Saturday. Oh yeah, it's that time, it's the weekend. So we're gonna start with 15 minutes to rotate through 10 per arm tricep kickbacks, 15 weighted sit-ups and 20 per arm. That's a lot, that's a lot. 20 per arm dumbbell floor presses. So we're looking to get through this maybe 4, if you're going fast, 5 times through here, but we're not looking to move super speedy through it. We're looking for the quality of movement in each of these 3 exercises. So we're gonna start with that tricep kickback. Last time we did these, we usually did it kind of on a surface like a box or a chair or a bench. What we're gonna do today is actually do it from all 4s on the ground. So what I'm gonna be doing is sitting up in this tabletop position where my back's nice and flat, knees under the hips, my hands are under my shoulders. Here's my dumbbell. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tuck my elbow up against my ribs like this, and I'm gonna keep my arm at about a 90-degree angle. You need to turn sideways? You good? Good. And what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna make sure my shoulder doesn't move. So I'm pinching my shoulder blade to the other one. I'm keeping my hips square. I'm gonna extend my arm back like this. So now from my shoulder to hand is one straight line. Then I'm gonna control that dumbbell back to that 90-degree elbow position. I'm not bringing it all the way up like a curl to my shoulder. So I'm doing a vertical forearm to the ground, and now it's parallel to the ground. Vertical to the ground, parallel. And we want just the slightest pause in that kickback position. So when I kick my arm back, slight pause, reset. Slight pause, reset. So you're getting 10 per arm there of your tricep kickbacks. Then, you're gonna come to the floor. If you can anchor your feet with something, great. Get something that you can wedge your feet under. I'm gonna put that dumbbell right across my chest. I'm gonna hug it nice and tight. And I'm gonna lean back, let my shoulder blades touch the floor. Then I'm gonna use my anchored feet to help pull me up and bring my chest as far forward as possible. Now remember, we're not trying to go fast with these sit-ups, so if we can keep coming forward, that's great. We wanna come as far forward as we can. So I don't just wanna go to here and then go back down. I wanna come all the way up and then go all the way down. We wanna try to make these as big as possible. If you don't have anything that can anchor your feet, that's fine. You can keep putting those feet flat, feet a little bit wide. I'm gonna go down, ooh, and then come up and get those shoulders right between the knees if possible. You can also do this butterfly style if you like. Then we have those floor presses. How convenient. I'm ready for floor presses. I'm gonna keep my feet down on the ground here, so you should be able to stabilize a little bit more. I'm gonna get that dumbbell in my palm, and I'm gonna start with my elbow tucked right against my ribs, similar to how the tricep kickback was when I was in that tabletop position. From here, I'm gonna make sure my lower back's glued to the ground like a Dubin bug, and I'm gonna press so my wrist locks out right over my shoulder. I don't want to be too far back, obviously this is extremely exaggerated, or too far forward, also extremely exaggerated. I want my arm to be pretty much vertical with the ground, and then I'm gonna slightly move my wrist forward because I don't wanna be in a position like this. That doesn't make sense. So I'm pressing up and getting a full lockout over the chest, and then resetting, making sure my elbow is staying tucked to my rib cage the whole time. So you get 20 per side there. Choose a light weight. If you need to, you can break this up into 2 sets each side, 10 on right, 10 on left, and then repeat that. But try to pick a weight light enough where you can get all 20 done on one side, then all 20 done on the other. Then, our conditioning piece for the day. We're gonna be moving over here in the black and green. 1 minute on, only 15 seconds off of rest, and we're gonna do that for 5 times through each of these 2 movements. And we're gonna alternate each of the 2 movements. Movement 1 is gonna be alternating hang dumbbell snatches. Movement 2 is goblet squats. So how the format of this workout will work, the clock starts, you're doing 1 minute as many reps here as you can. After that minute's up, you're gonna get a 15-second rest. Then you're doing as many reps as you can here for a minute, and then you get a 15-second rest, restarting back at the alternating hang dumbbell snatches, and you do that 5 times through. The goal for the workout is going to be to get at least 20 reps at each station throughout the entire workout. All right, so you're always trying to get at least 20 reps up here for the hang dumbbell snatches in that minute, and at least 20 goblet squats in that minute as well. You'll probably end up getting more goblet squats than hang snatches, but do your best to keep to that 20 rep mark. All right, so the 2 movements, the alternating hang dumbbell snatches is gonna be with the 5-pound weight. Pick something that's manageable and you can move through for the whole minute. My feet are gonna be in about a squat stance. I'm gonna hinge my hips backwards where I'm letting that dumbbell come right between my knees. I'm gonna pop my hips aggressively, shrug my shoulder, drive that elbow up high, and snap that elbow out right over the shoulder, making sure my wrist is stacked over my shoulder. So from here, I am then going to switch hands right at about my eye level. I'm gonna load my hips back up, pop, and then snap. We can also do a power snatch where I'm snapping up and then dropping under just a little bit, like that. It doesn't have to be a deep knee bend, but I'm pushing my butt back into that quarter squat. So that's gonna be your alternating hang dumbbell snatch. Again, not going forward, just to about your knee level. And then those goblet squats, we all know and love them. Feet are set under the shoulders. Dumbbell, you can hold it vertically or horizontally under that chin. Elbows tucked in between the knees. Think about keeping those feet flat while being able to drive those knees out and squeezing that butt as you stand up out of the bottom. Okay, so good luck with this one on your Saturday morning, possibly, maybe afternoon, probably not now. Okay, good luck with it. Have fun.